Good snap.
These hands they've been working. That's why. That's the working hands.
That's
right
some work.
here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's some.
All grip.
That's the.
It's all grip.
It's callous hands right there.
What?
That's.
They stop building up on your fingers, and then your whole hand just get just going hard. You got a cork. That's the cork.
That's your curse. That's your curse. Now who was it? Shit, who had stone? Who had stone powers? There's a couple people who had like.
What are you talking about?
Like in anime, there was a couple people who had like. There was a Titan that had it, right? The armor Titan. Didn't he have it?
Don't ask me about Attack on Titan, man.
You still not.
It's hazy.
Yeah.
You get a lot.
Oh, I thought you were just like kind of.
No, I don't. I'm letting it just do its thing.
I thought you were still traumatized.
And then I just not even really traumatized. Like how about I mentioned I was talking to people at work, and this one girl was just going on after me. I was like, I gotta try and figure out how to make money, and like gonna do a bank, and she wants to start streaming, or she tried a podcast, and I tried giving like advice, and I told her I was like, yeah, I talk about anime on podcast. She was like, yeah, I don't really fuck with anime. I was like, I understand why. And then she told me that she was like, yeah, what's that one with the giant people that be eating people? I was like, oh yeah, that's not you're not gonna like it. Yeah, you're not gonna like.
It's out
like
there.
That.
It's out there. Yeah,
man. Attack on Titan, hey, y'all got that.
Yeah,
y'all got it.
Salute to you.
Y'all got it. Because that first season was awesome, and then second season hit, and you're like, what? And the third season hit. That is like, I'm like, all right, this is shonen, but it's a lot.
Attack was one of the first, like, or one of the last mangas I was reading, like, regularly. Like, that was back when I was still going to, like, bookstores and stuff and just, like, picking up copies, or even going on the Get sites, like, just regular, like, it was like Naruto Get.
R.I.P. Manga Panda.
Manga Panda.
It's down. It's done.
Is it?
Yeah, I'll try to go on there last night, try to look up some shit.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I saw, I remember on one of our comments from our posts, somebody was like, you know any good websites to go to? Like, unfortunately, my brother, the servers are down. If people
they're
who are
going
fiending,
down left and look, man. Yeah. Look. $10.
The Wild West is over, baby.
$10.
It's got to.
$10.
Yeah.
Funimation or Crunchyroll. Pick either one.
Yeah.
Or if you want to be cheap, just go to VRV and take them ads. Just take all the ads.
Take it. Go to the Anime Hulu route.
That's it. Your information is not worth being risked for anime. For free illegal anime. It's not.
Don't slip up and hit that pop-up.
Dog, I have yet to pirate or torrent anything on my new PC.
Yeah, don't.
I want it.
This day and age, it's a wrap.
It's fall.
It's a wrap.
All of that hardware ain't gonna be shit to the wrong torrent.
Find that perfect song with 16 rappers on it.
Especially the way that I torrent, I just don't I don't think about nothing. Like the last thing I torrented was Spider-Man Far Away From Home and X-Men Phoenix.
What, Dark Phoenix?
Yeah, Dark Phoenix. Yeah. Internet got shut off like 2 days later. I just didn't think nothing of it. I was like, damn, all they do is just send a letter. It was like, nah, they shut that whole shit down. Yeah. Even though I downloaded a whole season of anime like prior, but they ain't give a fuck about that.
They don't care about all that. No.
Disney?
No. Don't fuck with Fox money or Disney money. Well, now Disney money. Shit.
Well, we found out how that works with, what was it? What was it, Disney?
Plus.
Oh, nah, this is like before the AMVs, where I used to just put clips of movies and shit.
Yeah.
On the stories.
Yeah, you put whole segments. So, this nigga put, you want to see, y'all missed the wild days. Back when we was at like 300 followers, something like that.
So much shit in the stories.
I
keep telling y'all, look at the story.
He had a genius idea. It was a very genius idea. It was just like, all right, he was like, treat it like television. And it was like, we got memes, we got some stuff. And then occasionally it would just break and he would show just clips of shit. And you had in-game on there, right? And yeah, they were like, no.
Nigga, 45 seconds? You wildin'. Yeah. You bugging. They just took the sound from it, from like two of them, and then let the other two rock.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what's, I think it was either earlier this year or like late last year. Some production company was the rumor was that they were going to start coming at some of these accounts that just post their work, whether it's just pictures or not.
Okay.
Like as far as specifically like anime stuff, I'm just like, well, that's gonna be kind of hard to really follow. Is some of them already kind of do their job where you really gotta like fuck with the image. Like Bleach doesn't happen, shut down immediately.
Yeah.
Like you put that up anywhere, Titani's like, nope, nope, you ain't stepping on my stuff.
It is weird because like, and it's funny because a lot of like in the way we do stuff and like how we present like videos, if you watch the clips and stuff, it's like I like to add little things in there, but I've seen it done online before, so it's like I feel like those guys are also feeling a little like other pressure now. Where it's like, oh, we can't really present our videos like we do anymore
because everybody gets paid for their work every time you click on it. People making a big deal about the creators from Demon Slayer didn't get that much from the movie. I was like, well, what else did they get? Because I'm pretty sure that was just contract. So niggas ain't stupid no more.
Yeah,
they
no.
not. Demon Slayer took a season break. They know what they have. They know what they're gonna do with it. The budget they have behind it.
Yeah.
If it was anything else, they would just kept it going.
Oh no, they're gonna collect that money, and it's like, all right, now we can
look. All this merchandise is out now, and season 2 hasn't even come out yet. The movie ain't even come out yet over here.
Yeah,
already getting a video game. Like, the manga is still popping, so it's.
People are smarter and they're sitting on their artwork more.
Yeah, look.
I mean, rappers been on that shit where it's like, buy your own, get your masters, get all your stuff.
Yeah. Brothers, listen, man.
Yeah.
The digital age is here.
Yeah.
You have to start investing in it.
If you got an idea,
buy your anime. Just buy it.
Buy it, man. It's okay. Just put that invest and realize where it's going.
That was gross.
You good?
Gross one.
You good? You good?
But I know they heard that one.
Yeah, it's fine.
That was right into the mic. Shit tastes nasty. But buy
Hennessy
it,
Williams
man.
is in the building.
Buy it.
Yeah.
Buy it.
Oh, absolutely. We talked about that before you said it. It was like, look, like my money is going to what I love. Like, why would I not? Like, I like this. I want to support this. If you like comic books, you would go buy a comic to support whatever company that makes it.
Right.
Or if I'm a fan of movies, I'm gonna go pay that $15 to go see the movie.
Like look, everybody. Once these sites just start going down, and then like if they not going down, it's just like so much ad word that you can't even click on what you're trying to look at or read.
Yeah.
It's time to just hang it up.
Hang it up.
It's time to hang it up.
Hang up your hat.
That's why I was talking about the OnlyFans shit. I was like, I can't keep risking my phone out here. I can't keep risking my phone, and like the computer days is over. Like that's how you definitely getting got.
Yeah.
The phone is the final stand.
Yeah, you can get away with some wild shit on your phone.
Yes, you
it's
can.
mainly Androids because I remember talking with or listening to a couple people talk about that, where it's like a lot of the hackers, they really don't care much about Android. They care about Apple because Apple works on such a network.
All of them are connected.
All of them are connected. So if you can hack into one Apple, you can hack into all Apple.
I left my AirDrop on the train, and somebody just kept AirDropping me a dick, like on the train. Just couldn't stop.
Trolling you.
Yeah, I didn't know anything. I didn't even know I had AirDrop.
Yeah.
I'm just on my phone, and then it's just like an AirDrop thing. It's just a dick. Just kept popping up on my screen. It's terrible. It's terrible. You get real time viruses now.
Yeah.
From just not even like an internet connection, just having the same fucking phone.
all that VPN shit and all that, like getting your shit encrypted. It's a weird new time. It is very, very weird.
But buy your anime, man.
Yeah. Do it. I buy
it. It don't cost that much.
It really doesn't.
It really
doesn't.
In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah. What you spend that $10 on, really, my nigga? What you doing?
That's what you really got to start looking at.
Yeah. What are you spending that? What else are you spending on?
In a pandemic?
Yeah. Come on. You want to see it every Sunday? As it releases in Japan? Come on.
Simulcast.
You gotta pay to get
in,
baby.
They made it convenient for us.
Yeah.
So convenient.
Yeah, they did.
You can OD on anime.
Yeah, they did.
For $10.
And niggas are doing it already. It's already happening. 16. Everybody's a walking encyclopedia now. Like, come on, dog. I thought this was just for fun. I didn't.
Nope. It's for clout. Everything is for clout now.
Why are you giving me a pop quiz right now? On something I don't know. Come on.
I'll be ready. I don't know. They get me tight. It's mainly for me. My beef with anime comes with One Piece manga readers. They just stay talking shit.
Cause you like, cause you don't
even know. Like, yo, you don't know what you missed. It's better the pacing. I was like, that's not why I'm here. All this world building and like, cause Oda does like these little short comics, like extra shit of like other characters they met. Like when we were on, shout out to Black Ramen.
They do. So yeah, shout out Black Ramen. No, I know what you're talking.
Like Pat was like, do you know what Inaru is? I was like, but it don't matter. It doesn't matter.
Give me. It
wasn't in the story.
Yeah.
This nigga hasn't shown up yet. It'd be awesome if he did, but he hasn't. So get back to Luffy and the rest of the Straw Hats.
Yeah.
That's all I ask.
Yeah.
That's it. That's why I'm there every Sunday. And I'm just like, this nigga gonna punch somebody. Let's find out who. And then it's like, damn, it ain't happening this episode, but it's coming. All right, cool. Next one. Don't happen again. Like, all right, my nigga.
But you winding up.
Yeah.
You winding up.
He is.
Yeah.
He is.
I know you watch that regularly. Is there anything else you're watching right now?
I'm split between currently what I'm watching right now, the shit that I've built up. More black cinema off of HBO Max.
Okay. Yeah. Ooh, did you see
Howl's Moving
Judas
Castle?
Yet?
I haven't. I really wanted to go see that in the theater. Like I really do. Like go catch a matinee.
Okay.
Of like a theater that's open that I know nobody's gonna be in.
Okay. Like
definitely, because you can't. It's booked up until like April to rent out a theater.
Okay. I will say, I watched it. Tired, post work, in a half empty house because I was moving. I was in the process of.
You was angry as hell.
And but so all I had was me sitting in a chair with a little table, a decent sound bar, and the TV I got in my room. Fucking beautiful. It was beautiful.
Yeah, they said it was a Black Panther movie shot Scorsese style.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was. I said that before. It was like it was if Scorsese fucked with black folks like that. Like if he really gave us that kind of. It was film exposure.
Shout out to the Lucas brothers. It was some post I seen where like I guess they got the director of the movie got interviewed and he was like the brothers approached him. It was like we wrote a Fred Hampton movie like Scorsese style. Yeah. He was like, all right, I'm with it. I'm like, well, yeah, that sounds pretty different off the rip right there.
It was like, yo, this is how you draw black, like, or not draw, but this is how you like portray black mafiosos. Like that's how you would do it. If you want to do it, this would be it. And it's like, but it's like not even on some. Because of what we know about the Black Panther Party, it wasn't like negative. Like they weren't doing all that crazy shit like the mafia dudes were doing. But they act that way. But they're also just like, oh no, they're feeding kids.
Yeah, this is all just for protection.
Yeah,
that's it. Like,
imagine
strictly.
Goodfellas, but instead of offing niggas, they're just in classrooms doing what's supposed to be done. Yeah. And then some fuck shit happens. That's what. Revolutionary. I live for the people. I'm gonna die for the people.
Daniel Kaluuya, man, that nigga.
Boy.
Just got you in your feelings like every
for
4 or 5
the week.
years.
Yeah.
It's on my list.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it. Anime wise, because you really got to split it up. You have to. You have to split it up.
All my young anime niggas who have embraced Crunchyroll, have embraced Verve, have embraced Funimation, have embraced like all these crazy and you just all you doing is watching 12 hours of anime. You got it. Look, listen. We had to space it out.
Break it up with some Super Sentai. with some Kamen Rider.
If you're trying to stay on
it's
brand,
a nice break. You see some real people
go on
through
Netflix,
some real stuff.
Watch Sweet Home. It's a great Korean live action Resident Evil. Watch something with faces.
What's that? They got I think Netflix got that barbecue cooking challenge show.
Do they? Oh, yeah. It's like Korean barbecue truck?
Nah, it's just like American.
Oh, yeah. Watch something. Space it out.
Excuse me. Watch that. Yeah, watch that. Anime-wise, what I got on the Verve right now, VRV, is what we got. Eye Shield queued up. I haven't watched it yet.
Okay.
Ace of Diamond. Okay. I'm liking that a lot.
Yeah.
It's pretty dope. Slam Dunk Season 2 is queued up. Mm-hmm. Gintama, I lost my place. Like, I didn't realize what episode I was on. For some reason, I went back. Okay. So watch the episode. Like I'm still watching that. I'm looking at Shippuden again for fights for AMVs.
Yeah, you were saying that you were like you've been just kind of watching clips
Yeah.
and then just been like,
Monster. I'm watching Monster on YouTube. That's about No Guns Life. That's about it.
yeah,
Yu Yu Hakusho sub, like
creating the block.
not even
Just,
creating the block. It's just like, what am I actually trying to watch instead
what
of
are you
like,
in the mood for? Yeah,
instead of what is on. It's just like, because I got all of this stuff queued up. Like actually going through a watch list and being like, all right, take that off. Well, like the HBO Max has damn near like all the DC animated movies.
Yeah.
So I'd highly recommend those.
Yeah.
I just watched Justice League Dark Apocalypse.
I think that's
It's like it's like one of those what if stories.
Yeah.
Where like Justice League was going to go attack Darkseid. He got the jump on him, ruined everything I fucked up. Like everybody got captured. Batman gets brainwashed. Superman gets like a kryptonite tattoo of S on his chest.
Oh shit!
Right. Right. That nigga gets sent away. Like the Titans got fucked up. Like Raven's there.
Yeah.
She's about to lose her mind.
You
Robin.
dead?
No, she's about to lose her mind. Yeah. What was it? Was like Wonder Woman and like three other Justice League members got turned into cyborgs to work for. Right. It's all over the place.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah.
But it was worth it because
honestly,
they keep continuity.
That animated universe that they have is like bar none.
And they keep continuity in it. Like it's just like one story to the next one. It's just like, oh, like this.
I watched
like one whole world.
When I first got HBO from one of my roommates, I was like, I really want to see The Killing Joke. I want to see The Killing Joke because everybody was just talking about it, and like, and then there were some people who were like,
"That's the one they released in theaters, right?"
Yeah, they released in theaters.
Yeah, that one was weird.
That's the thing is, I've heard people, they like, some people obviously in the same thing about the readers versus watchers. Like the people who read it, they were like, but they missed all this, and this was the thing, and this was the thing. The one thing that got a lot of people was the ending. And I mean, I not really like to spoil it, but I guess it's like very different from how it was written.
Not really.
I didn't,
the way it ended isn't like, because I read the comic too, like the graphic novel. It ends exactly the same way.
Okay, because I didn't read it, but I watched it and I was like, this isn't terrible.
It's little things that they added in there.
It's very funny to see Bruce caught up, though. That's funny.
It was weird.
That was funny to me. That was so funny to me.
That's the thing that threw me off.
This is what happens
when throw that in there?
This is what happens when you shit where you eat. This what happens when you fucking.
I keep telling people.
Nigga was having awkward. Yo, I literally died when this nigga's on a mission. He's in a dockyard or a boatyard, wherever the fuck Batman is, killing criminals or mortally wounding criminals, and then this nigga just cell phone beeps and he goes. He did a deep sigh in the Batmobile. Like this bitch.
He just answered it. He just answered the phone like, what? And she was like, I'm sorry. I was just calling to see how you doing. Obviously, you must be busy.
It's like, yo, I'm infiltrating an organization right now. What you want? Huh? What you want?
Yeah, that shit.
Can we not do this right now?
That shit was awkward.
Was very funny.
People don't get me when I said that. I was like, look, I've done it enough times to be like, yeah, this doesn't work for me.
It doesn't work out.
Some people make it work.
Yeah.
Some people it work. For me, absolutely not.
No.
Get away from me.
Life isn't a movie like that, man.
I had a chick tell me that she would like maybe she was just like popping at my job at me. I'm like, no. God, why would you say that?
You talking about like you worked with her, but she would just
nah. This is the whole story. Okay, so you see where I work at, right? The little shopping center.
Yeah.
Like there's a Best Buy right next to the Old Navy I work at. I went in there after work one day because I was like getting a battery replaced in my phone, and then the girl at the desk was like making small talk like low key, like kind of like flirting with me. I just got here. Like to New York. This is like my first month.
Oh, okay, yeah. You're just like,
I can't. Beautiful name. Beautiful black woman name.
Ooh,
Take a guess.
Ooh.
It's biblical.
It's Shit. All right. I'm trying to
Not a person. It's not even like a person. It's like a play. Eden.
Woo.
With a head wrap working at Geek Squad.
Woo. Woo. What island she from? That Barbados? What's that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it just wasn't my day.
Like an Ebony poster.
And then she might get fucking Jet Beauty of the Week.
Yeah. Serving bricks at the kiosk.
Yo, you know what? That's a new goal for this podcast. To get in Jet.
There you go.
To get in Jet.
To get a Jet cosign?
Yes.
There you go.
To get in Jet.
Yeah.
Little ad at the end of it.
There you go.
But nah, she was just like,
damn, Jet
like,
was black comic books, wasn't it?
What?
That's crazy.
Come on, son.
That's crazy.
Come on.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
You wasn't seeing that nowhere else.
Nowhere.
Nothing.
Just pop out a little magazine. What you want? What you need?
She when she went, like, I was just like, I just drop the phone, do whatever you want to do, and she just like talking. I'm not really about it at all. And she's like, "Well, you work at Old Navy?" I'm like, "Yeah." She was like, "Man, I might pop in and just see you." I'm like, "Okay, okay." I definitely don't need to hear that shit. Yeah, no. I just want to be at work. Man.
Yeah, nah, you gotta, you got
work.
to, and especially where like with my job too, like it's very incestuous, and it's like they almost encourage the idea of just doing that shit, and I'm just like,
come on, y'all both making money.
None of you will ever know who I am. Yeah, it's like, none of you will ever know who I am. I can't.
Come
on. I cannot.
You don't think somebody there thinking like, if I get one of these bitches in here, let's go buy an income salary.
Yeah.
150,000.
No, that works. That works every other place except for here. Cause then you both living at wherever. Like, nah, that ain't working.
Right.
Nah, it's just mainly because it's like I live in like heavy Latino neighborhood, and it's just like, oh nah,
they different.
They
different.
They gonna change me,
man.
They gonna make me.
Nigga, I'll be in my neighborhood being like,
you won't see me.
Can't speak Spanish.
You won't see me no more. I'm just gonna let you
lucky.
know that.
But you so lucky right now.
I'm getting somebody pregnant in 3 weeks.
Have a chick walking around Negro Jump Studios.
Yeah.
In flip flops and a yarn bonnet. Making all types of noise.
All types of noise.
Because she was pulling pots out the oven. Just because she about to get ready to cook.
Yeah. Why these bead curtains up? What's going on?
You can't ever question it though.
No. Yeah, that's
you can only
thing.
challenge it. You only challenge them. I learned this with my aunt. That's what you do. Never question it. Just challenge.
Yeah.
Challenge it.
Yeah.
And then have a standoff. And
just move it out the way, and see if they put it back within an hour.
No. Move it and then wait to hear like, why are you moving that? Just out of nowhere. Just out of nowhere. Not enough of. But enough of real life.
All right, so let me think.
So
what I'm actually watching right now is a lot of some of the same stuff. Like I think I'm only on maybe like episode like 10 or 11 on Gintama. I've just set that for like when I'm in the mood. I had been really, really interested in like a lot of the older stuff I watched. I started watching a little bit of Death Note again. Mainly because since I know the story, mainly just a couple episodes that like stuck out to me. Just like how the...
If I finish Monster anytime soon, or if I take a break with that, I might pick that up. It's like between that and Full Metal that is like, eventually I have to watch this.
Yeah.
I know people that have seen it.
No, yeah. It's really, obviously it's like solid mystery, and like it's just one of those things where like, how does this dude's like losing his mind and is like getting himself into and out of all this like crazy stuff, and like infiltrating organizations and just all with this demon thing, because it's like it has this
shit. He got me.
It's like it has this weird separation where it's like some episodes you forget that this shit's supernatural. Like it just feels like, oh, I'm watching just a dude just be that nice, and then all of a sudden just a fucking like a just straight up like Reaper comes up behind him, and this dude is eating an apple, and he's like, whoa, what?
What's good?
Yeah, what's up?
What's good?
What's up?
Who are you?
Yeah,
that's my book.
No, it's that
you
one's
like
just been
killing
fun.
People?
Yeah, it's weird because then it followed. I kept just doing more, just like creepier, spooky shit. I was watching. I've been really invested in Soul Eater again. Like just straight up watching it every few, like just a regular
That's a
episode
good
every
dub.
day. Yeah, it's actually better dubbed than sub. I'm like, I kept going back and forth for the first few episodes. And I was like, no, I think I'll just do the dub. I like Maka's voice. The Lord Death is funny. I like it's like he sounds kooky, and then like his voice switches whenever he's like serious.
Right.
Cause like it's like, oh, you find out who he was in the past. This nigga's got like a straight up like demon mask.
Pretty graphic, violent show.
It is. I realize it's Halloween if it were a show. There's like, it's obviously, it's like there's Frankenstein, there's witches, there's the Grim Reaper, and then there's like zombies, all sorts of crazy stuff, and then people are just getting ripped up. Like it's for how kiddie it gets at times. This shit was like pretty dark. I'm just really impressed with how well they told the story of 7 individual children. And, like, they all got their time to shine, but they also all had to work with each other in the same thing. Because it's like, you think it's just about 3 kids, but then they all have weapons. And those weapons are also kids with their own personal issues and ambitions and all this shit. And it's like, how the hell did you do this? And I'm invested, and I didn't forget anybody. Like, because it's like every 2 episodes, it's like, all right, now it's Black Star. And then he's doing something. And then you jump back, and it's like, oh, well, Death the Kid was doing something for his dad. And then you jump back again. Maka's trying to master this technique that she's got. And then at the end of all those 3, they all meet up for one big mission, and then something happens. It's almost like a Migo project.
Well, that's just the thing.
It's like they come back for a culture, and then they just do their own thing.
Yeah, keep the streams up. That's just typical anime writing. Honestly, I'm rewatching 5 Kage Summit. Shippuden.
Yeah.
Because like memes on social media will like trigger stuff. It was like, wait, Sasuke got fucked up by the Kazekage? Like I barely remember that fight. It's so much shit that I barely.
Oh wait, which
not the Kazekage.
Raikage, right?
The Raikage.
Yeah.
Like power bombed and like it, and then like once it went back, the episode I started on is when Obito.
He got fucked up by both them dudes.
thinking that he was the shit. He really thought he was it. Like when I turned that episode on, and it's him and his little ragdoll team of Akatsuki.
Yeah,
they pulled together with Obito.
Yeah,
and he's just saying like, it don't matter. Like I'm still nice. Like Obito telling him was like, nah, Naruto's stronger than you now. He's like, it don't matter. I got a Matarasu. You somebody that thing to make you cry out of your eye.
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking when he say that shit. Like for real.
Yeah.
All right. Like that's why he got his ass whooped by like everybody.
Oh, you think you tough, and then you just pulled up on 2 40-year-old niggas. It's like, what are you doing, young man? What the?
Yeah, I seen a meme. It was a meme of it was like
grown ass men.
It was B&A like double impact like hitting them. It was just like Sasuke used to be nice until you fucked around with 2 niggas. I was like, ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
B caved his chest in.
2 grown ass men. Yeah, they did one of the lariats or whatever that he was. Like those famous lariats
and
that they do.
All of this was going just leaking blood.
Yeah.
They had to make him a new chest. They had to make him a new chest.
Make him a whole new chest.
He was wilding the fuck out.
Yeah.
The last half of Shippuden, like Kage, the Kage summit leading into the war. Just bugging. Yeah. Bugging out.
Pulled up on the samurai. Was like, oh yeah, I'm nice because I got a ninja sword. And then I remember that because a bunch of shit happens. I think during that time they were doing this meetup. Danzo was still the acting Hokage, I think, and then he tried. He
just became.
Yeah, and he tried some shady shit.
Now Danzo was a Hokage for like 2 whole days.
Yeah, like 2 days. Yeah, and then it's like, oh wait, he's using jutsu right now. What are you doing? And then right as they were about to expose him, here come this dude just popped up. I think he came through the roof, didn't? Or he
was hanging through the ceiling. He was hanging on the ceiling.
Hanging on the ceiling.
Yeah,
pulling the Batman.
Yeah, and then the Kages just like turned the whole room upside down. Yeah, like lava came out of nowhere and particle, and then this nigga just got away by like the hair.
Yeah,
hair off of his chin.
It's he was going through it. He was an emotional young man, and these two brothers had to set him straight just a couple times, bro. That's all it takes.
That's what I mean. Like they just pop up there and they ain't try to make it act like it was brand new. It's like, nah, this village been here the entire time. The whole time you've been training to be a ninja, there's been a whole village of people doing that all over the place.
Yeah.
So
there's a whole bunch,
relax.
and it's like because you hear about it, because I always credit original Naruto because of how you're seeing it through the eyes of Naruto as a little kid, where it's like his world just keeps expanding. He doesn't know what he is, and then he finds friends, and then he finds out that there's another organization of people and there's some stuff going on. He finds out he's got something inside him. He finds out all this stuff, and then it gets to a point where they just like everybody. This is all common knowledge, right? And so they're like, well, how do we step it up? All right, well, let's just show you what a whole nother side of the world does, because they own something different.
Yes.
We've talked about this in another episode. They got interracial relationships. Everybody's hanging. It's cool over there. It's so cool over there.
Niggas in the mountains.
In the mountains, just hanging.
Chilling. Writing rhymes.
Writing rhymes.
Writing rhymes.
Getting their shit together. Yeah.
Fuck, man. It's hard. It's hard to rewatch Naruto now because I don't even know it's so much to miss.
Yeah.
So much.
It's bloated. It is bloated. It is your show. I get it. It's y'all's
but,
Dragon Ball Z. I get
but
it's bloated.
Is when they introduced Mitsukage, the Mist
Kage. Yeah. The lady, Lava Star, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they showed, I was watching that episode before I got here. When they like introduced her and her two bodyguards when they go to Kage Summit.
Yeah.
And like how she has her own like weird quirky personality.
Yeah.
Like some weird thing where she puts like the last two words I guess said to her in her head to make up some I don't know.
Statement that she's old, right? Is that
something
what it is?
like that?
Unattractive,
yeah.
or she won't get married.
Yeah.
That's a common trope I keep seeing too, where it's usually a middle-aged woman who's like still like drawn very beautifully, and she's like, oh, she's clearly attractive, but for some reason nobody's fucking with her, and she can't find a man. They have that in Soul Eater. There's a when they get to the point where like after the Kishin arrives, and now Death is like, well, I'm calling all the death sites all over the world to come.
Oh
and
yeah.
And you meet a bunch of them, and it's like, oh, now the world is expanding. This is dope. Marie is one of them, and she's a death site. You don't. As of right now, as I'm watching it, I haven't seen what she does yet. I forgot what she does, but that's her trope. She's just like, I don't know if I'll find a husband. Just some big titty redheaded chick. That's it. But it's like, what are you talking about?
That's how Maki
you
is
crazy.
in what's the name? Fire Force.
Yeah.
She's like, who you calling Cyclops Gorilla? But then she's
a chick with a chip on her shoulder.
This bitch get a fucking just broad shoulder, just built.
Yeah, gun,
solid. Solid.
Young Sigourney Weaver.
Got niggas confused on TikTok. Cause she get one,
that gymnast.
Because she get one shower scene. They just like, what? I'm like, oh, y'all niggas don't even.
Yeah.
You just, oh damn, y'all just seeing this fake asses online. That's it. No sir.
Yeah.
Just catch you out of nowhere. You just like, I like women with muscle. Like what?
Yeah. Like, they be like them young Michelle Rodriguez types. Boy, get you a Rodriguez, man.
Just a chick with broad shoulders.
Yeah.
I noticed that with some of the women. That
damn, you can squat. That's
nope.
crazy.
Woo! Woo! That was a good one.
Yeah.
That was a knee slapper.
Yeah.
It was a knee slapper. Oh my gosh.
No, yeah. It was wild, man. That was a wild turn of events, and then all leading up to this war, and you get to see all the people like hanging out, and then that's just like after a while, it's like, all right, let's get to it. The chips are set. We know what has to happen. All right.
Maybe if it would have went right into the war.
Maybe.
But he had too much. He had too many loose ends to tie up.
Yeah.
He had the whole.
Do you think a lot of these people who are like trying to keep these things on, do you think they're trying to do this One Piece approach and it's just not like succeeding? Just the idea of like, because obviously like even though I never gave One Piece the most amount of time, I still understand that it's doing something very rare, and it's just somehow it's working. It's a combination of an excellent writer, to his credit, excellent writer, and just the ability to just bounce around the world. And I feel like shows have been trying to implement that, but it's just like, well, you can only push this so far. How far are you pushing ninjas now?
I think
you know what I mean?
think they're just trying to push a good show, something that'll actually last.
Yeah. But and I've said this all the time, no good show should last too long. Like, at some point, you gotta hang it up. Otherwise, it's just floating,
like One
right?
Piece is going to.
Well, that's the thing. That's the rarity that is One Piece, right? And that's why I give it credit, is because it's like, it not only has it built its fan base, it keeps growing, and then it's doing something very unique, and I have to give it credit for that. But I don't think that's for everybody. So it's like, all right, ninjas, we at episode 500.
The main
what are we doing?
The main difference is just that they immediately went generational and want to just keep the
Boruto shit?
overall world just like going. Yeah. One Piece might do some like back in the day shit.
Mate? Well, like a Roger days?
Yeah.
Roger type days?
Roger back in all the wild shit that nigga was doing.
Have you watched much Boruto?
Like 2-3 episodes.
It has been somewhat of a guilty pleasure of mine. For some weird reason, I'm on.
I'm not saying it don't work.
No, yeah.
I just don't want to watch it.
It's the thing that has been getting me on it is just like, I wonder what these people were up to. Like, that's the thing. It was like, oh, that's what he doing now? Cool. He teaches? Cool. And so it's like every few episodes they reintroduce a character who was obviously like doing stuff in Naruto and Shippuden. And they're just like, yeah, this is my job now. It's like, oh, these niggas grew up. They got and that's who I relate with. I don't really relate to the kids. I just relate to like, young man, I see what you did.
Right.
Yeah, you boot up, and now you a teacher.
Exactly.
Okay, that's what's up. Yeah. Nah, for them, it's like, it focuses main on the missions, where it's just like, and they are, because that was the whole start of Naruto, was like, we're ninjas for hire, and we go on these missions. And that's what the show was supposed to be about, and then all of a sudden it took a left, right? Where it's just like, oh crap, all this is going on. We didn't even know what we came into. This village has some dark secrets, all this stuff. And this is like, well, we've fixed most of that. We got a good Hokage, good president right now. He's doing his thing. The world's okay. So for the first like 50, 60 episodes, it's just them going on missions. Like, all right, today we're protecting a movie star. Today we're doing this, and it's like, all right, like, let's see what they're doing with their ninjutsu today. Let's see what's happening. Okay, cool. Fine.
Nah.
It's junk food.
No, thank you. No, thank
The
you.
Choji's daughter has a pretty good. She's like, I think I'm also interested in that. Just like, oh yeah, cool.
They're all fun. It's cool seeing them. It's nice.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it again. I don't want to do it again. I really don't.
Yeah.
Like, I'm hype about Bleach because they're like, oh, they're gonna do the last arc animated, and Taite's gonna change some shit. Like, he's gonna do it the way he really wanted to see it, and then visually it's gonna look cool. So I'm like, all right, I'm excited for that. Same thing with Shaman King, is that knowing the anime and the manga went 2 different ways, and then they're gonna bring it back and do something else.
Yeah,
I'm excited for that.
But
I don't give a shit about your son. Excuse my French. I don't care about your son.
I don't either. I don't care about this little
these
nigga
markers he got. This nigga part alien. I don't care.
I will say that there's a small fight where Naruto sons this little nigga. Like, it was pretty nice.
I knew that had to be.
It was pretty nice. It's only like a 40-second fight. It's like not fun. But then all of a sudden, there was like a meme for like a couple weeks. I kept seeing some memes because this nigga does Earth style, and he's like, I didn't even know this nigga was the Avatar. Like, it's like Naruto just straight up does some Earth style jutsu and just like blocks some technique Boruto was trying to send him. And it's like, oh yeah, your father is nice, bro. We've watched your father for 600 plus episodes. He is nice. Who are you?
Exactly.
Who are you?
Exactly.
No, yeah. For me, it's like every few episodes, I get to see somebody who I think is cool, like what they're up to. Like, oh, what's Shikamaru up to? Oh, what's, get to see a little more about Choji, see a little more about things. And then, you get to see these little kids run around and do whatever. Yeah, I think I'm only on, like, I don't even know how many there are now, but I think I'm on episode, like, 40 or 50 on it. I don't know.
You know who I wouldn't mind? Whose kid I wouldn't mind?
Yeah.
Yusuke's.
Ooh, like a Sons, like a sequel, like a spinoff.
His son is now a spirit detective. Just hop right into it. That's it. That's it. That's all it is.
Oh, that'd be perfect. Just like on some like, all right.
Or he's running a detective agency with his kids.
Yeah.
On the globe.
On some Hardy Boy shit. No, just like, oh, he just gets kidnapped. And then he's like, yeah, your father's a spirit detective. He's been a spirit detective, and like he never hung up the hat. Yeah. He's just like,
I mean, like they don't really got to do all of that, cause in the last arc, well, no, the Chapter Black season, the arc, it starts off with him visiting the first human spirit detective, I think, which is like this psychic. She's in the woods and she got 2 kids. So when Yusuke went to go find her 2 kids popped up and just started like doing all of the, like shooting spirit waves at him and all that stuff. But like by that point, Yusuke was just strong as hell. Oh wait, nah, that was the last season. Yeah, that was after. That was after Chapter Black. Yeah, but excuse me. Yeah, just have it like that. Like, of course, this kid is gonna be strong, and then they pop up. And if you want, maybe have Kuwabara's kid. They just had them 2, and then like Karama or Hiei come and help him out.
You could do that. Yeah, I was gonna say like do it almost on some like some Hardy Boys style shit, where it's like, oh, these 2 kids, and they go and they get in adventures, and they just like,
yep,
and it's like spooky shit because it's obviously spirits,
right?
But then they trying to like find a thing. That would be cool. I would actually like. That's one show that probably deserves a spinoff more than anything else, because it was so good that it was just like, no, I think we're just gonna do the one, and that's why I like it. That's what I'm talking about. It's just like, dog, 300 episodes max. 300 max, bro.
300.
With an asterisk, with the exception of One Piece.
You damn right. You damn right.
And for
crack.
For all those
Pure
listeners who
cocaine,
who have been watching me, who've been listening to me,
just be left out of the conversation.
No, just listening to me, just be like slowly like. I don't understand why these niggas like this show. Like, just like I don't get it.
And you won't get it.
I won't. But for those who've been wondering, when will this nigga break? I finally did. Surprise, bitches. I know. I started watching Wano because fuck his storyline. I don't care about the thing. I just want to know what's going on right now. The graphics look kind of cool, and I was like,
that's what I keep telling you.
All right. This is where I'm at.
Don't worry, like that ship is sailed.
Yeah,
you want to just be
that
caught
ship
up.
Is. Look, here's the deal.
Be caught up.
Just to say, all right. If this has been a part of your life for 10+ years, like my good friend Gerard here, I understand your love for the show. I really do, because it's like it's so cool to have something, and that's why I keep saying this is a credit to writing, because I would love for some of my childhood shows to have stayed around as long as they have. It's crazy to be like, I was a teenager and it's still getting better. That's rare. If you cram this in 3 weeks, go to hell. Stop torturing yourself and just go straight to hell. That's not how you do this, man. I just jumped in. I didn't care.
It's just here. It's the way I talk about just watching. I'm like, I just want you to enjoy it. Like, fuck having a convo. It's just, I just want you to really understand. Like, this is not, dog. What you like? You like mermaids? One Piece got mermaids. You want to see some big titty waifu mermaids and then mermen with shark teeth and stuff? Go to One Piece. You like zombies?
You keep saying because I like zombies.
You like cyborgs?
I do like cyborgs.
Got it. One Piece. You like niggas breaking into prison to go get their brother?
They did Prison Break, but in
what? Broke into prison, brother wasn't there. He's like, shit, now I gotta break out. And then he break out. Then he break out of prison. He break out of prison.
It's a lot.
I realized broken into every single Navy base.
Actually, there's only one other show that has just as much of a fan. Well, actually, probably doesn't have it. No, it might. But it is culturally accepted by a lot of people, and it's a show that does almost the exact same thing. Doctor Who, in the sense that like. it recreates itself every season,
Doctor
even
Who
though they
on some
changed.
Kamen Rider shit.
Yeah, it was exactly Kamen Rider. It's just like it recreates itself every season. They put a new guy, but not only does every episode keep going, like in this universe, they also can do like these weird mixers where it's like, oh, sometimes there's 2 or more of the doctors in or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't watch the show that much, but it's like I've gathered enough from people who do, and I'm like, all right, this is kind of dope. And you've got people who've loved this since the 80s or even before, like 60s, 70s, 60s. So it's like I get that now with One Piece, where it was just like every 50 to 100 episodes, they just revamp the show. It's the same characters, and they take everything that they learned with them. That's cool. I'm not gonna watch all that other shit.
That's fine.
I'm not going.
That's fine. I'm not asking you to.
But you telling me you're in a samurai world, and there's dinosaurs, and it looks good. All right, let's go for it. Let's do it.
And a whole war about to break out.
And what I did was I cause it's weird, cause I finally sat down. I was just like, cause I had nothing to watch one day. I was like, all right, I guess I'll just fucking watch. I was like, all right. But it's like and also mind you, I've watched up to Alabasta, just as a kid. Like I remember all that.
So you have a good grounding understanding.
I watched several of the movies that Gerard forwarded me, and I was like, all right. So like I watched these movies, and like 2 hours adjustable. I know who these characters are, and I know this. What I don't like is when somebody says, I was like, oh yeah, I'll start watching. It's like, but if you don't watch this, you're gonna miss this. And it's like,
it's too much.
So you telling me I gotta sit through 600 episodes in order to get to here, and you won't accept me getting to here?
You've heard me explain it to you. Like there's too many pieces to be like, but now you gotta watch this.
I got an encyclopedia right here.
It's too late. Like
I'm cool. I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm okay with that.
Let me explain it to you. Yeah, you're gonna have to watch all 900 episodes. But if you just want to watch it just to watch it, fuck it. Just start whatever.
I just asked a question. I was in the car and I was like, yo, who's this dude? And he's like, all right, this is this. And I was like, all right, cool. That's it. I didn't need to sit through nothing. I didn't need to go back. No, I'm not gonna tell you. Like, chill. It's a television show.
Yeah, I'm over that. Unless you like no, I'm like watching it from the beginning. I'll be apologizing and everything. I was like, get my fault. I ain't mean to spoil that for you. But like, if you just don't give a fuck, I'll tell you.
I think it's also because of how I consume content. Sometimes I've had people like tell me how a show ends or stuff like that, or like, oh, you remember when like remember it was like spoiler culture was a thing. Like you couldn't, like if it was a popular show on HBO or whatever, like people have gotten much better at it over the last few years, but in like the 2010s, you could just go on Facebook, and somebody would just spoil an entire thing. You're like, why would you do this? And it's like that would happen to me constantly, and I was like, I'm still watching the show. Like, I don't care. Like it's like I'll take it as I see it when it happens, and I'll be fine.
I had to start like not looking on certain like pages, like not using the Instagram search page at all because some One Piece related would pop up. Having to get rid of like YouTube videos because it would be like a spoiler of like a new episode, a new chapter. So like Luffy's Gear 4th got spoiled to me because of a YouTube video. I didn't watch the video. I just seen the thumbnail.
You just okay.
And I was like, well,
I think I remember that where it's like I think I remember seeing one of those. For people like I'm just watching Wano. I just it's like we're already 100 episodes in. That's fine with me. That's cool. That's enough to watch. That's like if I find a show that I like and I feel like, and I realize it's got like 6 seasons already. I'm like, cool. This is cool. I'm
gonna definitely have you watch Thriller Bark because I did.
I'll go back. I'll watch that deep cut. Let me know. I think I actually on Crunchyroll it tells me what the sagas are.
I did an AMV of like the last leg of that arc, and it was literally like what I wanted to put was like literally like the last like 8 episodes, and I was like, yeah, it doesn't work as a whole AMV. I gotta release this as 3 separate reels, like so because it goes from Luffy fighting a giant, and then he knocks the giant down and it gets back up because it's a zombie. He loses that boost of power. Everybody works together, take out the zombie. The zombie's finally out, but the guy who's controlling the zombie, he pops up and was just like, y'all little bastards. And then like he powers, like it was one of those that like was really prepping you for like this where they at in One Piece right now with that New World shit. Like, cause Thriller Bark stands out to me, and like it's really been on my mind a lot lately because I rewatched it recently, like start to finish.
Yeah.
And people shit on it all the time. It's like the pacing was bad, and like it was this, that, and the third. I'm like, yo, like we seen in one arc, you got to see a different devil fruit power that people got to interact with. Shadows.
Yeah.
So not only can this guy just take somebody's shadow, he can absorb the shadow. He could put the shadow on somebody else's body. I can take the shadow and put it in my body, and now I gain that person's abilities. So it's almost like fair game if you knew about it, and then people knew how to take out the zombies and stuff. Zoro gets a third sword, and you get a taste of Wano. This nigga fights a samurai zombie, and gets his sword, and then tells the zombie that I'll make sure to let nobody know this ever happened. Period. Nobody's gonna fucking believe that. Nobody's gonna believe that I fought a zombie on the rooftop for this sword.
Yeah.
Like, no matter who I tell.
Yeah.
And guess what? That was a whole thing in Wano. That was a whole last thing.
That's where I'm at, and I'm only like a couple episodes in, and I was just like,
when you get arrested, right?
Yeah, when he gets arrested, yeah. And the thing was just like, I already knew that from just what you told me. I was like, oh yeah, I remember that because it was a sword, and you was a dude in there. That's another thing about
like
the
they
fan
had the sword,
base.
and they were like, yo, like with the famed sword that was stolen from us years ago, we finally got it back. Like them really putting importance on this, like this object this early on in the fucking.
Those things was like, that's what like gets me about how militant the One Piece fan base is, because the show has 24 seasons. Nobody likes the same episode. Nobody. I was like, so everybody's just making their own playlist of their favorite 6, and it's just like, well then, why are you making niggas watch all of it? Because y'all sat through it doesn't mean I gotta sit.
True, but like to really
every time it's you, Patty, and a couple other people. Where it's like none of y'all like the same shit. So I'm like, wait, what? So what should I watch?
It's mainly because for me personally, it's just because that the more I talk about it and the more I start realizing like I wouldn't have gotten all of this if I hadn't watched it like the way I did. Like really, I guess it's binging now.
Yeah.
But like it was like a summer, like every day. Well, that was because I was breaking it up with Bleach and Naruto.
True. But you had the break. You watched it as it was running. It was. Yeah.
But like to get to like I seen this nigga from the beginning, and then like I rewatched it. I was like, oh yeah, this nigga was just reckless.
Yeah.
The biggest shit talker.
I will say, it's very. I like how he's a constant
Luffy
force
is
of
the
like
biggest shit. He talks so much.
He is wild. he's like the thing. It was like I get it, like the sort of like the same thing that like Goku is, where it's like he's a constant force. Like his arc is to not ever change. He's just like, I'm a constant. I'm here. And I was talking to you earlier. I was like, Goku is like, I like to fight, and then Luffy's like, no, we're gonna fight.
Yes.
That's just like
yes.
That's just what it is.
Yes.
Like, and I was like, okay, I see why Gerard. I see why Gerard likes his character.
The whole when he actually like threw hands at Big Mom.
Yeah.
And then like wasn't strong enough to really hit her. Nigga gritting his teeth. He was like, yo, on everything. When I fuck Kaido up, I'm coming after you. That's what he said. Because he wasn't even, remember when he met up with Big Mom to steal her shit and get Sanji back. That's all, like, even in his mind, he's like, that's all we doing.
Yeah.
Because it's half of us, we split up.
Yeah.
We don't got the forces to be doing that. And like he was fighting niggas for like days on that shit. But like he threw a punch at her, it stopped, and he was like, I forgot about it till I seen the clip again. He was like, when I fuck Kaido up, I'm coming for you. I promise you. Like he said, when I beat Kaido, I'm coming back for you. And now both of them niggas is in Wano. So and they both got beef with Luke. They both got beef with him.
Yeah.
They both got problems with him.
There's like even if he ain't strong enough, at least it's like that. He's just like I said, he's annoying enough. He's like, yo,
he's a rubber ball.
Yeah.
He's a rubber ball.
Yeah.
And you keep smacking it around, and it's like not enough. Nope.
Nah.
He's still going.
Yeah.
What? Just like I said it earlier. I was talking about him breaking into prison against his brother. I just realized this nigga broke into the 3 government like facilities. This nigga broke into the Pentagon, the Senate, and the White House within like a year.
That's crazy. Yeah, he's causing a lot of problems, ain't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
He broke into Ennis lobby to get Robin back.
Yeah.
Fucked that whole island. Like fucked it up bad. Took a train got off the train, blew up the building, and they left. Then you get separated, break into prison, break out of prison. And then they go to the Navy headquarters, and the whole war starts. And then even after the war starts, and they could go back to break in again to send a message out to his friends. He don't give a fuck.
He
don't give a shit.
Doesn't.
It's like, I'm king of the pirates. It was like, all right, cool. He's like, all right, get out the way. No.
This nigga wild.
When
This nigga is wild.
When he was when they was helping out Nami, and she asked for help, he took his hat off, put it on her head. He's like, I got you. And this nigga went and committed a hate crime against against some merman. Just fucked everything up.
Yeah.
The last thing I'll say about One Piece, the main thing that gets me like really looking at it, no last fight is the same. The circumstances.
Yeah.
And like what exactly is going through.
I could agree with that. And that's where it goes into like how it's created, because so much can just happen because of how the writer set it up from the beginning, where it's like, and that's what I was talking about before, was like with Naruto in the sense was like you started off with something, and now to keep the show going, you're just branching out into all these things, and now it doesn't feel like the show that it was when it started. Nope. With One Piece, off the rip, it was like, yeah, there's a guy with 3 swords, one's in his mouth, dude with a metal jaw, crazy clown who can cut himself up into pieces. Then you got like, and all these niggas got crazy glasses. There's a dude named Flamingo. Why is his name Flamingo? Like,
there's a unicyclist with
there's
swords.
a unicyclist. There's special agents, but they don't look like agents. Like, there's a lot going on, and it makes no sense, but it does at the same time. So it's like, all right, well, if you're starting that at episode 1, I could see how you made it to episode whatever.
Well, how you feeling about it, man? What was the last thing you saw?
The last thing I saw was Luffy getting kicked out of a house because he ate some girl's rice.
Oh,
he wasn't supposed to, or no, she offered it, and then you find out about
like, he felt like shit after that. He was like, damn, why the fuck you ain't telling me that?
Yeah, why ain't telling me that?
Yeah.
Damn, bitch, I ain't know.
Right.
Yeah.
Come on, man. He's smart. Like, he got a heart.
Yeah. The fuck is wrong with you? You ain't need to feed me. No. And then they go into this stuff about Ace, and that's why I was asking you in the car the other day. I was like, yeah, like, has Ace been to Wano? Because this girl's waiting for Ace, and then there's this whole legend. And then he finds out that like she's sick because Kaido and his organization, like, they're basically like making factories and poisoning the water. And he's like, oh, I know this dude. I'm trying to get this dude. And so like now he's trying to do that. I approached it the same way. And I wanted to say the reason why I even talked about Soul Eater in the first place, because it like that actually kind of helped me get to take that plunge, because I was like, one of the things that I always held me up about One Piece is I like characters and I like character development, and that's one of the downsides is like if you watch this show you miss character development, but I also don't want to sit through 1,000 episodes, so I'm like, all right, what do I do? And then luckily it's like, all right, well, Soul Eater kind of helped me like figure out like, all right, you can just kind of piece together how people are doing. And then Dragon Ball, not Z, but original Dragon Ball just made me think of like, yeah, when I even watched the first episode of that, it just started. Like, it just...
You don't know what to think.
You pull up, there's a kid with a tail, a girl pulls out a gun and shoots him, then pulls out a capsule and got a house. Then 2 episodes later, there's a rabbit that turns people into carrots. And I'm just like, what the fuck is this show? But I'm all into it. And then I was just like,
a Kamehameha out of nowhere.
And then a Kamehameha out of nowhere. And then there's Dungeons, Dragons. There's a dinosaur. So I was like, oh, okay, that's One Piece then. All right. So then I just started watching it, and I think I was just hooked on one. The animation is beefed up, and that's one of the things. Like, I don't really want to like, and nothing against older animation. It was just like I actually never really liked the original animation style of One Piece. It was just
it's a cartoon.
Even to
it's
this
silly.
Day, even to this day, it always got me weird.
Silly. It is silly.
I was heavy into like the Dragon Ball Z style, the sleek eyes, and then I also watched a lot of high quality animation like Evangelion and like I watched the Princess Mononoke movie and like a lot of
that old style, the way it used to be drawn.
Yeah,
it peaked in the Enies Lobby arc when like they really push how they can really show them being like like gritty, like hurt characters, like like Sanji fighting somebody, and he has like them showing like the dried blood on like his face, like not just like fresh blood, like it's just leaking, like it's dark, like dirt on it, and like it's just on his face, and he's still like going. Yeah. Until like now, it's like is brighter. It's brighter. It's like textured and stuff.
Yeah. No. I mean, like even this newest thing, I was like, I just like, all right, I just want to watch something that looks appealing to me. I was like, oh, this looks good.
Because once he started adding lasers, then he had the budget had to go up.
The flow of combat feels a lot better. It feels, and you were saying this before, we were like, not every episode feels like a movie. It was like, I enjoyed the movies because the movies had like a better, like just the flow of everything felt good. Yeah, and then I took at it like that, and I was just like, all right, this is the story. And they even like reintroduced every character in the beginning. So I was like, okay, that's even cooler. It's like, all right, so I almost felt like I didn't need to know what was going on, and I was like, all right, then this is fine. Like, I'm cool. Like, I just add it now to the list of like, all right, I'm gonna watch this week. All right, I'm gonna watch episode 1.
And you gotta
see what's like.
Some bangers. Yeah. And Wano, Act 3 just started.
Act 3.
Okay. That's what he's doing now too. Like once it gets certain points, like Act 1 of Wano. Yeah. Done. I did
like. I don't know if anyone's ever noticed this, but is Wano's flag African flag?
What you mean?
When it showcases at the beginning of that episode, they fall into the whirlpool, and then all of a sudden drums and shit start playing. It's like some Asian shit, and then it's like a fucking African flag in the thing, and then it opens up and you in Wano, and I'm just like, what?
Nah, I think that was just decoration.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, that was like a curtain.
Yeah, it was like a curtain trick. I was like, okay.
Nah, there ain't no black people in Wano.
Yeah.
Nah.
I was like, oh no, I thought it was just signaling.
No.
Gotcha.
Ain't nobody signal too. What you talking about? What you talking about?
Oh, am I exposing something?
It's just it's just most of the darker people were in the desert, and they left that like 700 episodes ago.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, except for like what Usopp probably the darkest nigga in Wano right now.
Yeah, old Dominican ass.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Oh yeah.
What else?
Yeah, so I mean, that's just the big reveal.
Now I'm thinking like, well, who some other dark skinned character? Yeah, no, I can really think of. Yeah, man, enjoy it. Just take it like remember when you watching it and a new character pop up. That happens to me every single time. You like, who the fuck is this guy? Every single time that happens to me.
Gotcha.
Now there's another person that you're seeing a personality, but then Luffy just smacks him, and now he's out.
Yeah,
he's down and out. That happened with a character that when they like. Luffy's bounty just went up to 100 million, either 100 million or like 30 million. He was in a bar, people was talking shit, and it was just like, this one ain't worth that much. And they started like pouring drinks on him and Zoro, and like Zoro went for his sword. Luffy was like, nah, chill, like they ain't worth it.
Yeah,
like it's not. That's something that he learned from Shanks, the guy that inspired him to become a pirate.
Oh, okay.
He saw Shanks get washed in a bar, and Shanks was like, niggas ain't worth it. Like they just all like laughed it off. And then the dude, he fucked with somebody that Luffy liked, took some shit. Luffy came back and like, where's it at? And it was like, you can't touch me, and start bouncing around. And then Luffy punched him in the head, and it was done. And then everyone was like, oh, this nigga's worth 100 million. It was like, yeah, he is. He's a problem. They did a cutaway to his grandfather Garp. Like once he's seen that, like now he just found out that he has a bounty of like 1.5 billion. He was like, I'm so proud of my grandson.
That is crazy. Like the power level is how wanted they are. That's
how much shit had you got in? Like when Luffy popped back up.
Yeah.
The only other guy that was he had a 300 million bounty. Mm-hmm. The guy ahead of his was only 315 million, and they said that's just because he's a little more reckless and violent towards like civilians. That's the only reason why it's higher. And then Luffy just start pulling up on people, just taking shit, just fucking stuff up and leaving. And it's like, well, this nigga's a problem because we can't keep up with him.
Yeah.
We can't. He just pops up somewhere, and then some shit happens, and then now it's just.
Nobody's taking this nigga out. Why? Why isn't anybody taking this nigga out yet? And that's fun. That's funny to me. It's just the idea that like there's a whole society going on, and there's a pecking order, and it's just like. He's not strong enough to really beat it, just yet. I guess. I mean, of course he'll get there.
It's
but,
building.
But the idea is just like, oh no, he's like, you're right. He's just like, he's just fucking it up. Like, stop. And then you try to kill him, but you can't because he's just like, you just can't. It's like
about the luck.
Yeah.
Look at his teeth.
Like, yeah.
They happen to get away.
Good crew. No.
It's
yeah, it's just I'm like, all right, cool. I'll just add it into the thing. I still honestly, if anyone tries to give me like have conversation, I'm still just gonna be lost because I'm just like I don't.
It's a lot,
and I'm fine. Like I honestly really don't.
It is a lot.
Yeah.
Rewatching whole arcs, I'm being like, damn, they foreshadowed so much in this one arc, like before all of this stuff happened.
Yeah.
Like that's a whole nother conversation though.
Yeah.
Some reason I want to talk about Bleach because I seen another meme.
Yeah, we can close out on some Bleach.
It was the video. It was the video of Rampage. Jackson tearing the door.
Yeah.
It was like Ichigo every time one of his friends get
that
kidnapped.
Got me.
Hilarious.
That got me.
Like cackling.
Damn.
Cackling in my fucking bed.
Yeah.
Just like this shit is hilarious.
Yeah.
It's so fucking funny.
Yeah. And true. He's always going.
There was no goals. He's not like I'm not gonna be it. I want to be number one cap. No, yeah, none. It's no goals. It was just like my friends need help. I'm gonna pull up. And then he get washed. I'm just
a good dude.
Yeah, he get washed. He bounce back. Get washed again. Bounce like it. That's probably why it was just told so differently.
Yeah.
Just overall, because he didn't get any crazy major power boost. He would just take a new form, and he didn't know how to fully control it.
Yeah.
Because he's only been sitting with these powers for, like, what, a year or two?
Yeah. And it was just like, all right, now you learn this, and now you learn that. And he's like, well, I gotta get better at it because someone's got my friend. And it's like, if I don't, then what are we doing? Like,
right.
Yeah.
Learning Bankai in, like, what, a day?
Yeah. Learn Bankai in a day. And he's just a kid who had energy, and he just, like, throughout it. It's like, all right, I guess I can learn this to get where I need to go, but I also am a 15-year-old who is impatient. Like, I don't want to take that long.
I ain't got time.
I ain't got time for that. He's a millennial, just like he's just like I'm cool. Like I'm like.
And then somebody says you're gonna make time, and they send him on his ass.
Basically,
just instantly.
And then he still doesn't listen, and then just shows up. He's like, I'm here.
The thing
Test me.
The thing that would get me though, it would be the random. Actually, no, it's only one moment where it was like the random boost because your girl start calling out to you, and now you're just like, oh, my bad, I can't lose now. And it's just like, what are you? You just getting like mopped around for 5 minutes straight.
Nah, but yeah.
And then you just catch my hand. It's just like, where the fuck was this at? Where was all of this? Like, they barely got a mask on his face. Yeah. You just got it like over his one eye.
Yeah.
Say like the same shit he was fighting, like the whole Hueco Mundo art. This nigga was just getting washed all over the place.
Yeah.
Rimjow washed him. Okuria beat his ass like 3 times.
Yeah.
Like 3 different times, and then finally put a hole in his chest.
Yeah.
And then he came back like full power Ichigo, but then he couldn't even control that.
Yeah, he was just like it was just on his Hulk. It was like a Hulk moment. He was just like. Rage basically.
Then he left Hueco Mundo, went back to. So this is pretty much just like the end of Bleach when it actually was like going somewhere. But like the fillers was just it was fucking it up so bad.
Yeah.
So bad.
Yeah.
So bad.
Same thing. Trying to compete with all this like regular scheduled programming, longevity shit. Like
it must have just got locked in with those 3. But like this is just as popular just to keep going. So like let's just have them running every single week.
It was a primetime block. It was like TGIF but for anime. So it was like.
But like that happened. They go to fake Karakura Town. I think that's how you say it.
Yeah.
Then you got the spotter there with other Arankar, and then you got captains and lieutenants. They wilding out. That was fun for the first like 30 to 50 episodes when they were just doing that. Besides the fillers in between all of it, that was cool. But then after a while, it was like, damn, they still going. Like him really trying to. I guess that's why I even felt weird that it was like even another arc after the after all of that with Aizen
Yeah.
even happened, because it's like, all right, he lost his powers. Like, that was a great way to end it. And it's like, nah, he's coming back. Like, we want to throw some extra shit in there.
Yeah. It was like all his, was it full bringing, right?
Yeah,
to, like,
full
to
bringing.
get his powers.
And that was just to say that there was another substitute Soul Reaper before you. Like all of that kind of happened.
Yeah.
Just for him to kind of regain his trust again with Soul Society. It's
After a while, for me, it was like, I just really care about what Team 11 is doing. Is 11?
Gaia?
No, or is it 10? Is it 10 or 11? Who's whoever
Zaraki?
Zaraki's team is? Their team 10, right?
I think it's 11.
11.
I'm not sure.
Because all of them had some of the best character development. It was like all his people were like lieutenant strength, even though they were seat whatever. And it was like, you don't real. And that was the cool thing, is it was like their all reveal was just like, oh yeah, no, like, you think I'm just because I'm seat whatever, like, no, like,
yeah, these seat numbers don't mean shit.
they don't mean shit. On this side, they don't mean nothing. On over here, like,
Oh my.
oh my. This
They don't-
side,
Yeah, they don't mean any, like,
yeah,
it just was jam packed.
yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I was pretty satisfied. I got to see
I liked it.
damn near everything that I could possibly want. Like, everybody got their shine.
I liked it.
Everybody got their shine.
Like I said, I am a sucker for anything samurai related. Like, just that's where like my anime nerd button hits. Where it's like, oh, you got samurai in it? I'm watching it. Demon Slayer, I like it. This Wano arc, I like it. Samurai. Bleach was probably my favorite of the big three because of samurai. I like Ninja. Ninja was cool, but even the moment they went to the land of the samurai, I'm like, I'm already here.
Yes.
I'm here. I need swords, and I need them doing crazy shit. That's all I want.
Sword play.
That's all I want. That's it.
Sword play.
And
That's why I liked it was Rave Master. Same guy that made Fairy Tail.
Mm-hmm.
It was on Toonami like forever ago. He had a giant sword. I'm like, I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm glad in. The sword got different forms and powers. Say less. Keep going.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Keep going.
Where's the next fight?
That's it. That's all it is.
Who's getting sliced?
That's
That's
all.
it. Samurai
that's all I wanna
Champloo
know.
in my top 3. Samurai. That's
Right.
all. That's all I want.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I would say the hypest moment for me during like towards that last part of Bleach when they were fighting Aizen
Mm-hmm.
is when he fooled all the captains in the thing, and they were really like fucking him up. But they really just stabbed up a girl, and it was just like holy.
Yeah.
It was perfect. It was perfect timing as far as like having that in one episode. But like the fight started in the one previously, and then it really got started in this one. With like them really like bouncing off of each other with like powers and abilities, and like actually delivering that final blow. And it might not have been because of there's no narration, like how I always talk about Hunter x Hunter, the Chimera Ant arc, where like the narrator's like only 30 seconds have passed
Yeah.
since the mission started. Well, that episode apparently they did all of that within a few seconds, because like you forget Ichigo was still there. That happened a lot during that whole fight.
Yeah.
That it was so many people going at it.
The last fight,
You
yeah.
forget who was still around.
When they were doing when the fight first starts and they open up the gate to Wakamundo and they close it and they leave them over there, and then there's like, all right, you're in a fake town, but in order to keep it alive, there are these 4 pillars, and the 4 pillars are basically transporting Kira. What is it called? Kira town, whatever.
Okay.
It's transporting Ichigo's hometown actually to the spirit world, and then the fake town is
Right.
on the plane. So
It's
they're like,
battleground.
so there's like the Espada are like, all right, just destroy the pillars. So then every few episodes, like every 10 or so episodes, there's just another fight happening on a pillar. It looks like some Cell game shit because you're fighting on a gigantic square, and then it's a bunch of teams, and then it's like this is all happening simultaneously because they all split and then they're all fighting.
Right.
I was like, that's a pretty. I do like that when they do that. We're just like,
It was different.
yeah,
It was very different.
yeah,
They found Hitsugaya did the final blow behind the back. So you just like full circle. It was like the captains did it, and then there's some weird. I think like the girl they were taking care of, she stands up. It was like, "What are you doing?" And then it goes to Ichigo just shaking. He's like, "Yo, what the hell are y'all doing?" They're like, "What?" And then the girl just like crying with a sword through her chest, like, why? And it was like, yup.
Yeah.
The last 2 minutes, everybody just getting sliced in half by Aizen. And it was just like, yo, when did you activate your sword? He was like, you shouldn't. They gave that nigga a whole like glamour shot moment. But it was like, yo, tell me when you activated your sword. Screen went black, half his face went dark. It was like, that's not the question you should be asking. You should be asking, when wasn't I using it? And the dude was like, fuck, he's right. He's right. Just took out the whole like 13th court guard by itself.
Yeah.
Just took him out completely. Then Ichigo, scared as Ichigo, was there.
Was this when he went all white butterfly?
This is before the butterfly.
Yeah.
This is way before butterfly.
Yeah.
This is way before the butterfly.
That was a fit he wanted to step out in. That's a young
he
thug
couldn't
classic.
wait.
Right? Yeah.
To shit on niggas.
This
He
is a
was
young
I am
thug.
godly right
Yeah,
now. I can't touch me. Like
Butterfly.
look at my form. Like even his arrogance. He carried that into that final fight with Ichigo before he did the final Getsuga.
Yeah.
And he was just like, I don't know what you did. You wasted all that time. I can't even sense any power on you right now. This is dumb. And Ichigo was like, yo, I don't want to do this here. He was like, nigga, you can't be like, your power level ain't enough to be telling me what to do before you get the last word out. Like, just get yoked up and by his face. Those like 3 episodes, those like last 3 of that fight was good because it was just like Aizen going crazy and Ichigo being like, nah, like literally waving his hand and stopping. Aizen being like, you can't take a direct hit from my sword, and he just like catches it with his hand, and it was beautiful. Yeah, like it made it almost worth it because it was like 2 or 3 filler arcs in the midst of all of that.
In between,
and then he closed it out strong with like a strong 6 or 7 episodes of like, all right, this is it. Yeah. So his right hand man betrayed him. He had an affair with he had a thing with like this shit go over here. Ichigo's real friends are like here that shouldn't be here. Got like they can see like all of these like spirits and stuff. They about to get wiped out, and then finally Ichigo popped up. That like completely forgot about this nigga. That he went away 5+ episodes ago to go train with his dad while they try to figure out how to do that. Like while the rest of the people popped up that you could think of, that like anybody else that can show up to fight him that even has a chance. Yeah, they popped up. And they all lost, and then finally Ichigo popped up, and it was like this was a satisfying end. It didn't just end abruptly. It's like, nah, you carry this out. It was dramatic. It was over the top. It looked good, and then my man lost his powers, and he won about his day. And I was like, that was a beautiful. Yeah. That'd have been a great way to end it. It was like full bringers. That's right. We forgot about Chad and Orihime because they not.
Yeah, we got a brother in a
they don't
fur
identify
coat.
with nobody.
We got a brother in a fur coat who just
showed up.
Look like a rock cover.
It just showed up. Just showed up.
Oh yeah.
But now Ichigo was older. He in high school. Like he actually taking life seriously. And then you hear about Fullbringers, and then damn, he was just a teenager the whole show.
He was 15 when the show started.
With no goals.
Swole ass 15-year-old.
Damn. Yeah. How the hell he get away with that?
No
real goal.
Yeah.
It was only like my friend's in trouble, I'll go help them.
Yeah.
Besides that, he not doing nothing.
I feel like, I don't know, because also that writing style was pretty unique. Like all of them in the big 3 were pretty. Like Naruto, I feel like followed as close to, I guess one would say, like the Dragon Ball Z arc of like doing this to get to this saga, doing that to get to that saga. They just made it heavy emotional. And then One Piece was just like, this feels more like true Japanese television, where it's just like you don't really know where it's gonna go. It's gonna go whatever. And then
who's gonna pop up? Who's gonna say something? Who's gonna have a funny ass laugh? Yeah. Who's gonna pull a afro out of their pocket? Like this is weird, silly shit.
Random. Yeah. Nobody knows. And then Bleach, it was just like Bleach reminded me a lot of that romantic storytelling where it's like, well, like, let's say you watch like Inuyasha, or you're watching like, because there's always a connection between Ichigo and some woman, and so like there's that, and then it's just everything else ensues around them. So it's like I feel like the pacing of it was more like a drama or like a romantic story every single time, even though like it wasn't really pushed, because it was like even with all of them, because like they didn't really push it.
That is true because
But they kind of did. There was like an emotional like attachment between him. Like first it was Rukia, but then they're like, we can't do Rukia because she's just on her own thing. And then the biggest thing was like him and Orihime. It was just like, how do they?
Then like,
but then you realize, they're 15, they're kids, so they don't really know how to convey these
Exactly.
emotions. But it's like, that's where he is right now.
And then for the 1,000-Year Blood Arc War, when they do a flashback to talk about his mother, being like, oh, your mother was a spoiler. Your mother was a Quincy. And when she was pregnant with you, a hollow, like a artificial hollow, I think that was created.
Yeah.
Attacked her, and then his dad was there, and so they made some shit happen. It was like, yeah, this is how you got here. I'm like, well, this is a lot, because they bring it up in like the first season where like it's his mom's like birthday or the anniversary of her death, and like him, his dad, and his two sisters go visit her grave, and then the hollow that actually killed her shows up again. So like even creating that early on.
Yeah.
Of like a revenge story, but not necessarily a revenge story, because like later on in the show, his dad, the husband, take out fucking Grand Fisher.
The old
Hollow.
The old I guess he was an old captain at one point in time.
Yeah. Retired
captain. Yeah, no, it also that's another. It reminded me heavy of Initial D, which I since you're on this like real anime, like sports anime, you'd really enjoy.
I've seen the first 3 episodes. It's just that like I'll eventually just kind of go back to it. I'm not really trying to force nothing. It's like I'll just put something on. Yeah. And like it's like
that weird like, cause it's like it's just following a kid. It's just straight up following a kid, and he's just like, all right, like he's a really nice racer, and then there's the racing thing. But then like when the race is over, it always happens after the big race. There's still like 15 minutes left. So it's the way the show paces out. It's always like he's getting ready for the race. Something happens that you see what the bad guy's doing to prepare for the race, and then the race happens. But the race is always a 2-part episode where it's like most of the race happens in the first episode, then it cuts off, and then the race finishes on the first half of the episode. But then there's like 10-15 minutes left. What are you gonna do to fill this space? This nigga just takes a girl on a date. Like just like he'll go hang out with this girl he's been crushing on. And then like she's like, you want to ride in the car? They ride in the car. They go get ice cream. He hangs out with his friends, and then the next nigga pulls up with a nice car and is like, yo, what's good? And then I heard you was the legend. I heard you, you know what I mean? And then that's the show. So it's like it's kind of what Bleach did, where it's just like he's trying to just live his life, and then all this stuff just keeps happening to him, and then boom,
right,
he's got to save somebody.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, Ichigo.
Yeah. He'll get there. Damn, you gonna be in college this season? What's going on?
Nah, not even. It's literally 1,000-Year Blood Arc. Like so, right after Fullbringer.
Okay.
It's just him chilling at home again, and then everything just goes to hell. Like,
yeah.
Quincy's pop up. Everybody thought these niggas was dead. Everybody thought they were dead.
Yeah.
So nobody, there's no plans to really, cause they doing some other shit. Remember, like these Quincy's don't even really fight with bow and arrows. They just be on some other shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Did you not see the 1,000-Year Blood Arc War?
I didn't read much of it. I stopped as it happened, because I remember just seeing the people with the face masks, and I was just like, all right.
Yeah.
And then I just thought that was because I was reading at that point in time. At that point in time, because we had to wait weekly to watch anime, because there were no platforms to do it other than watching it illegally or just waiting on the TV. I was just like, well, if I can consume this content faster by reading it, because manga's always ahead, I just did that. So I read heavy. I read a lot, and then that up to that arc I stopped, and then I was just like, and then I just started doing other shit. I was like, I was either watching or getting into other stuff, turning off the anime for like 2 seconds and be like,
yeah, you gotta do that.
Oh yeah, I fuck with films.
Oh, we can talk about this real quick.
Yo,
closing notes. I watched Malcolm X for the first time.
Yeah, the Denzel joint. Yeah.
It took me a while to watch it because it was the beginning part threw me the fuck off. Like niggas in zoot suits. I was like, I thought this was a fucking joke.
Yeah.
I thought this was a joke. I'm waiting for them to break out and like song or some shit. Cause like the way it was shot, it looks like a musical, but like
Yeah.
it is not. It is far from it.
Yeah.
It is pretty wild. Shout out to Angela Bassett playing Betty Shabazz. Had me just being like, "Ooh, I gotta give me one of them, right, boy." The wedding day, she was like, "I want to have all your kids." I was like, "Boy, say what?"
Yeah. Yeah.
Plymouth Rock did not let put a battery in your back.
Yeah.
What?
Get my shit together.
Right.
Join the cause. Cause I live for the people. I'll die for the people.
All right, man.
All right, part 2. We gonna discuss
Shout out Bobby
Judas and the Black.
Shmurda. He's
Yo,
home.
he is.
He's fucking home.
He finally caught that hat, boy. He is back, baby.
I can't wait for
Hell
it. I can't wait to even.
Shout out Bobby Shmurda, see what he's gonna be up to. I mean, granted, like everybody lately who's been getting out of jail has been like met with open arms by the industry. So like, hopefully good stuff will happen.
Because we actually trying to do better.
Yeah.
Now. It's just like,
yeah.
all right.
When Kodak came back, and that video came out of Lil Yachty giving this man $50,000. Just like, here you go, man, a little 50 piece for you. And then he's like, thanks, cousin. I appreciate that, man. You know what? And I was like, man, that's beautiful.
That's what we trying to do now. Like,
yeah. So
let's stay away from this bullshit.
yeah.
Let's
So
get these bread. Cause these little white niggas is bugging right now.
They bugging.
They are bugging.
So hopefully we gonna see a mixtape with hella features. Bobby Shmurda come out soon.
I don't want to see that. Just give me another single. I'm fine. I don't need a mixtape. I just need not even a follow up to Hot Boy. We just need like give us another banger.
Yeah.
I think he's perfect for this age of just like, you want a hot single, go to him and Roddy.
Yeah.
Roddy Rebel. Like,
yeah.
It's perfect. The whole project.
No.
Just captured it. How you feeling? How you feeling, young black man?
What mood you in right now?
How you feeling?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, as usual, follow us on everything, man.
All the stuff, man.
Yeah, man.
You know.
We're still going.
We're still doing it. We out here. We making moves. Just trying to keep it up. Keep up the content. Yeah, be on the lookout for that. Streams still happening regularly. They'll be picking up a little bit more. Try to find some co-op stuff to play. Maybe even find some stuff that a community's playing so we can hang out and do some stuff. Shit, yeah. Stay safe, man.
That's it, dog.
Stay safe.
That's it.
For real. Yeah.
If you
stay off the websites.
Yeah, man. Yeah, protect your
shit, bro. For real. Don't die over this. Don't fall on that sword.
It's okay to pay for anime.
It's okay. Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's fine. Be an adult.
Be an adult. Come on, little nigga. It's $10. It's $10.
All right, man. I'm fucking done.
Invest in your future.
I'm fucking done. Oh God.